Hey guys, Dr. Marra here. Quick update. May 25th, 2013. And the 24th, 25th, depending where you are on the planet, you will be exposed to these energies of the lunar eclipse. And it was very interesting last night. Um, it was probably around 7:30, 8 o'clock here in New Mexico. And I just happened to glance out the window and saw this full moon rising, and it appeared to be pretty large from my vantage point. And as it rose just a little bit, I could see the clouds moving in. And from that point on, uh, there was all kinds of thunder and lightning and rain. And we don't usually get a lot of rain here. Like sometimes we'll have a front move in and go kind of right around us. But as the night went on, I mean, it went through a good part of the night. And to me, it symbolized that we were being cleansed and all the old washed away. And I actually woke up feeling refreshed. Although in the middle of the night, I do recall now, as I'm speaking, a few nightmares. And I think there was probably some cellular memories that had to be released. And of course, I went right back to sleep and woke up refreshed, revitalized, and almost like a weight lifted. Yesterday, while I was taking a walk, I was out at the airport, local airport, and we get a couple planes a week, although it's a very nice airport. Interestingly enough, we had a pretty good wind that was coming out of the south, and so I decided to walk down the taxiway, and the the windsock was almost straight. So it's a 20 knot windsock. So it must have been at least at times 20 knots of wind. And as I was walking against the wind, I felt the thought came to mind, like, this is what we feel like we're up against the wind. And I was just trudging forward, and the runway is somewhere around 6,500 feet. So it was a little more than a mile, and I was at the halfway point walking through. And as I turned around and was walking back, I had a tailwind which was pushing me. And to me, it was symbolizing that before long, we will be turning around and actually heading in a different direction, and with the wind to our back, pushing us forward instead of us up against the opposition. And with everything else that's going on right now, I felt it appropriate to come on and discuss that. Also, I know I've mentioned in the past few videos about financial abundance, and we're all going through these things. And I knew I had some prospects coming up. And as of yesterday, I got a job, and I start Tuesday. And so my financial abundance, I drew back to myself. And I know that I deserve it. I just had to accept it and allow my ego to see things in a different light. And sometimes you have to do that. You have to just change your thought process. And you know what? Maybe this is only a stepping stone. I'm being guided to go to this particular place and work and start to regain my abundance. And I'm allowing this to flow through me. But at the same time, I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket, so to speak. I'm going to be looking other places, and whatever's in my greatest good or wherever my heart draws me, that's where I'm going to go. And I may stay there for a month, this new position, or I might be there for 6 years. I don't know. But I'm putting my feelers out there for other places that might draw me closer to my highest potential and my greatest joy. So I just thought it was important to come on to tell you that as an experiencer, because I'm with you guys here, I have this higher knowing about me, and a lot of you do too, but I have to be real. And it is what it is. So I could come on here and tell you and preach to you and tell you, look, this is the greatest, but it's nice to know, but how do you get there? And we're all going through it, so I just thought it would be a nice thing to come on and tell you. Look, I was semi-patient. I can't say that I was totally patient because that's one of the things I'm working on right now. But my abundance is coming to me, and I think that if you take the quiet time and go within and maybe see things in a different light or see things as a stepping stone, even though it might go against your truth and integrity a little bit, you know what? Take something to get that energy flowing. And as you do this, now all of a sudden you open up other ideas. And while you're working there, you can go interview at other places and be like, oh, I'd rather work there. But this, while I'm here, you know, do what you can do to spread your light and allow the people that are surrounded by you to raise in their vibration. Okay, so that's that. Um, what else? This May 25th, this lunar eclipse. Of course, this portal is opening up in places across the planet. We're going to have a lot of energy coming in. And, like I've said in the past, this might not be the bang, all of a sudden things blow open, because energetically, what I've noticed in the way the universe works is sometimes as energies stream in, it takes physicality some time to catch up. But I think with everything that we've experienced already this year and the summer solstice coming up in the month of June, it just seems like that may be a good trigger. And again, these things are all little stepping stones that get us where we need to be. We're being pushed in the direction we should be going anyway. And be open to change your mindset and all the things you wholeheartedly believed in, and this is who I am, and this is my virtue, and all this. You know what? Be open, because you never know what doors you're keeping closed by being closed-minded. What else? Ted Andrews' Animal Speak Pocket Guide. We've been using this lately, and I thought that for some reason we don't have these back home where I'm from in Pennsylvania, but here in New Mexico, I've seen a couple today, and the insect for today is cockroach, and I think it's appropriate during these times. The main word is adaptability. And be adaptable and sensitive to subtle changes. Adaptability is essential in all environments now. Be flexible and adapt to outside pressures. So I think this is really appropriate today during this time. And remember to go within, allow these energies that are streaming through to push out any negativity, any blockages, any attachments that you may have been carrying, whether it be this lifetime or other lifetimes. And raise in your own individual light. Allow the abundance to come to you. Again, life doesn't happen to you, it happens from you. And, we forget this. I forget it. It's like, oh, this is person, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? Wait a minute. Take a minute. What is this actually about? And especially when you get the hardest lessons, they're the most pushback. Step back and be like, all right, what's this about? I want to learn this lesson this time. I don't want to do this again. This is tough. This is challenging. Other than that, there's some meditations that are going on today. A lot of people focusing on today's energies. So, if you want to be in service to others, participate. Whether you go do it on your own or whether you join a group. Today is a very important day. Which I really think will help catapult us forward in what we're trying to do. And we're trying to get clarity. We're trying to get freedom. We're trying to get rid of the old to allow new to come in. And not the rearrangement of the old to make it look, being the same paradigm, but change it so it looks different. I mean, we've exhausted everything up to this point. I mean, if you just look at the world, people are recreating songs. They're recreating movies that have already been done. We've pretty much done and exhausted everything that can possibly be done, and it's time for a change. And I think many of us are feeling it. We're feeling that let's go. We have this anticipation, and we're excited. And those who are not, Don't be frustrated. Allow yourself to tap into your higher self in your soul, because we've all been there at various points. And the resistance that you provide is probably what's holding you back. You're holding yourself back. So, as an experiencer and being on this planet at this time with everybody else, these are the things I'm going through. Again, it doesn't apply to everybody, but for those of you that are experiencing the same thing, um, send you love, light, and laughter just like everybody else. And, look to people that may have some answers for you, whether it be energy healers, whether it be someone that can do past life regression, hypnosis. There's lots of tools out there, and just be open, because some of the answers that you receive may come from something that you may not have been open to in the past. And I think I'm going to wrap it up. This is an extended weekend, so enjoy yourself, get out into nature, drink lots of fresh water, and remember to pray for yourself or meditate, whatever the words you want to use, for humanity and for our planet. And I'll see you on the other side. Here in a few days, maybe I'll do another update, or if I'm inspired tomorrow, I'll even do another one, depending on what transpires. But do your thing, and sending you guys love, light, and laughter. And